Myself, I am M. Saranya, working as an assistant professor in the College of MLR Institute of Technology in the Department of AIML. Today, I am going to discuss about the topic of Introduction to Security and Cryptography. Firstly, we should know what is cryptography. According to the word cryptography, we should know crypt analysis, cryptology, and cryptography. Moving to the first slide of what is cryptography. The word cryptography is nothing but securing communication and converting of plain text to ciphertext. The communication and technique is also comes to the part of cryptography. The cryptography is main related to the part of securing communication and techniques of which is related to plain text and also the ciphertext. So these two techniques we are using as a part of confidentiality, integrity, authentication and non-repetition. These are the four techniques we are used to the cryptography process. So firstly, we should know about the plain text, encryption process, ciphertext and decryption. So firstly comes to the plain text. The plain text is nothing but a which is user readable format is called as a plain text. Then coming to the ciphertext is nothing but a user unreadable format. The basic difference of plain text and ciphertext is the readable format and also unreadable format. So plain text comes to the original data which is sent by the sender is known as plain text, which is converting the original plain text is known as ciphertext. The next come to the encryption process. Encryption is nothing but a process of cryptography converting plain text to ciphertext. Is nothing but a readable format to the unreadable format. The next coming to the decryption. Decryption is nothing but a unreadable format to the process of readable format. That is called as a plain text, ciphertext, encryption and decryption process. The next, what is meant by confidentiality, data integrity, authentication and non-repetition process. These four are the techniques which we are securing our information comes to the four topics and these are the techniques to secure our information from an unauthorized users or any other persons. So first one is confidentiality. Confidentiality is nothing but which we are providing certain rules and guideline agreements to only particular certain people only. We should not give our information to any other persons. So we need to give our information only to the certain people only, okay, or any other places related. The next, data integrity. Data integrity is nothing but a which data stays accurate and consistent format. So throughout our life cycle which is maintained to data is accurate and consistent. The next, authentication. Authentication is nothing but a piece of data which is claimed by the user belongs to. So only particular user only can access the information or any other data. The next, coming to the non-repetition. Non-repetition is nothing but they cannot deny the authenticity of their signature over their documentation or sending any other messages. These are the document and sending of the messages. These are the 2 points we need to remember according to the non-repetition process. These are the 4 techniques we are using for the techniques of cryptography. Means we are securing our information by using the 4 techniques. In the next slide, we can see what is encryption. Already in the previous slide I have discussed with the encryption is nothing but a conversion of plain text to ciphertext. Plain text is nothing but a readable format and ciphertext is nothing but a unreadable format. unreadable format. These both formats are related to user only. These both are related to the user only. The next, we are using the plain text as a ciphertext and ciphertext as a plain text while converting. We are using some of the encryption algorithms. So encryption algorithms, we comes to the three types of encryption algorithms are AES, DDES and RSA. AES is nothing but a advanced encryption standard algorithms. RSA is nothing but a reversed Schramer-Edelman algorithm, and DDES is nothing but a data encryption standard algorithms. By using these three algorithms, we are going to divide by the bits and also blocks in the certain format only. Okay. Next slide is decryption format. Encryption is nothing but a plain text to the ciphertext, and decryption is nothing but a reverse process of encryption. It is nothing but a ciphertext to plain text. Means ciphertext is converted to the plain text. Means unreadable format is converted to the readable format. So here we can see the sample encryption and decryption process. In the sample encryption and decryption process, we can see here one of the example is the plain text and ciphertext, and we are using one algorithm and also we are using one key. So plain text already we know that plain text is readable format and ciphertext is unreadable format. Here we can see the some of the information which is related by the sender. Means already the sender can send the data in only readable format. Okay. So here we have written the sum of the readable format of the message. So this message is related to the key by using some of the algorithms, and this message is sent to the ciphertext. So ciphertext converted means conversion of unreadable format. So in this unreadable format, we already get it is nothing but a user cannot read this process. But plain text, the user can read this process. Key is nothing but a secret piece of information which is related to both encryption and decryption. A secret piece of information which is related to encryption and decryption process are used. That is nothing but a key. So decryption also, it is nothing but a ciphertext, again plain text. So conversion of ciphertext into plain text is nothing but a decryption. So it is nothing but a unreadable message. Again, after the conversion by using the key and algorithm, we got an readable format. Means users can read the message easily. Means hackers can hack easily. Unreadable formats, hackers cannot hack easily, whether the data or any other information. The next, what is key? Key is nothing but already we have discussed in the previous slide, that is a secret piece of information which is related or used for encryption and decryption. That is called as a key. So we are having the two types of keys. One is a symmetric key and another one is asymmetric key. Symmetric key is nothing for only we are using here single key for both encryption process and decryption process. In the asymmetric key, we are using the two keys, that is one public key and another one is private key. Public key is used for encrypt the message and private key is used for the decrypt the message. We are using the single key and double key. Single key is used for symmetric key and double key is used for the asymmetric key. One is for encrypt and another one is decryption process. Okay. So in the next slide, we need to see what is security. In the security process is nothing but any other persons or organization or any other property which is related to the unauthorized person. Means we need to secure our information from an unauthorized user. That's why we have seen the process of confidentiality and also integrity and non-repudiation and we have seen the authentication process. These are the four techniques we need to secure our information or any other data which is related to the particular user. So these are the 4 techniques we have seen in first slide. These are the techniques we need to maintain our security. Okay. And also we need to know, already in the previous slide I have discussed in the first topic of cryptography is nothing but a securing communication which is converted into plain text and ciphertext. Why we are using a cryptography? We need to know already cryptology equals to cryptography plus cryptanalysis. These are the formulation of cryptography. So cryptology equals to cryptography plus cryptanalysis. Cryptography is nothing but a study of encryption techniques is known as cryptography. Cryptanalysis is nothing but a study of decryption techniques. The both encryption and decryption techniques of study is known as cryptology. The cryptology is nothing but a study of encryption techniques and study of decryption techniques is known as cryptology. So we need to know again the blocks and stream ciphers. Blocks and stream ciphers. What is blocks and what is stream cipher? So blocks is nothing but divided by blocks. Stream cipher is nothing but bit by bit. So stream cipher is nothing but we are using the bit by bit process, and blocks is divided by blocks. Here blocks is nothing but a group of bits. This is the which is data can be transferred in the 2 ways, that is nothing but a block cipher and also the stream cipher. The stream cipher is nothing but using in the format of bit by bit, and block cipher is nothing but using in the format of group of bits, means block by block. Only the data can be transferred by using the 2 ways, that is stream cipher and block cipher. We need to know of cryptography related to why we are using cryptography and what is the process of cryptography, why we are using this, all things we need to know. So that is the process of cryptography. So we have seen in the what is key and what is the security also. So in the security process we have discussed in the everything. Today's session I have discussed with the introduction topic of cryptography, why we are using cryptography and what is the cryptography process and what is the cryptology and what is the encryption process, the decryption process, and what is the key process and what is the security process. In the next session, I will going to discuss about the encryption and some of the encryption algorithms. Thank you.